Hello, I'm Julia Bushkova, and today's video is a bit unusual. We'll be working with my student Miguel Guillen, who is now preparing Wieniawski Concerto third movement. And sometimes when Miguel is nervous, and which we all usually are when we perform in public, Miguel tends to reduce his bow. Most people actually tend to reduce the bow when we're scared. Right? We just kind of go like this and there's less bow. So what we're going to do right now is to go over the spots that I know are sort of questionable in terms of how much bow will Miguel use, and see if we can help the matter. So why don't you start from the beginning when you go into the cadenza, the first opening cadenza of the third movement. Oh, exactly. So now, is it possible to use a little bit more bow? And especially on the first up bow. So if you use more bow on up, you will use the same on down, most likely. Okay? That was better. And even so, more. If you don't do it well, I will come to him and I will actually push his arm. You don't want me to do that, do you? Exactly. Well, that is better. All right. Next one has the same. Next entrance, and then you go ta-da-da-da-da, and you continue playing. Correct? Let's do second one. And again, what happened on the passage from the A? Yeah, you reduce the bow. So first up bow, you need to go more. Start from that A, please. Yeah, and it looks like Miguel might need my arm. Yeah, slower. Exactly. Of course, that's exaggeration, but we sometimes need it. Now, I would like you to repeat this, kind of thinking the same much, and I also would remind you of your shoulder here, so the shoulder doesn't come up again. Exactly. So that was better. Last but not least, if you could angle the bow diagonally to your left foot. Remember what that is for? That is to keep the bow parallel, to keep the bow more parallel, because right now it's not going to sound very clear if the bow keeps sliding. Okay, so the same thing. I will check this. You will use more bow and you will angle the bow, go behind your ear and to your left foot. So like this. Yeah, so when you will be moving, yeah, in that direction. You don't move to in this direction, you want to move to in this direction, okay? All right, let's do it. Up, up. Exactly. All right, now do it without me. Much better sound, much better sound. Okay, so that is what I would like from you in this beginning. What do we have after? Well, after that we have you play off string. All right, so off string of course doesn't require more bow. But when is the next time when you go back on string and have a crescendo? Do you remember? Maybe in the theme, in the main theme. If you start the main theme, of course it doesn't have it. Like you start the main theme. Okay, as we can see here, there cannot be any more bow because he's using sautiller. Sautiller doesn't require more bow. All right, so let's go to the next spot, and that will be before the end of your refrain, before the last passage up. Okay, so do you know where to start, right? That's exactly, okay, we don't need the passage after right now. Okay, so yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So again, what you want to do is to use more bow, ta-da-da-pa-pam, an up bow. The same exactly thing. That's the key for you to have more bow. And the same thing, you want that arm to go forward here slightly, yes, to your left foot, as I usually say, to keep the bow more parallel, and also, you know, shoulder. Okay. Okay. All right. No, don't allow it to go back.
Okay.
Not at all back. So you open the, yes, exactly. That's what you want to do. And you don't use too much bow. Anyway, you never use too much bow. I would love for you to use too much bow. Okay. Yes, okay, so in the end, after you made that slur, I could see like, oh my goodness, it opens. What about before? Can you do it a bit slower? Ta 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 ta, and clearly just feel how it opens, because you're staying like this and it feels like you have a lock right there. That this is not good. It's good. Here. Exactly. And when you go after the slur also, yes, of course you will move to a different part of the bow, but probably not to the very tip, so that you're staying just right there. Ta -da -ta 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 -ta, again, so that you have some kind of a movement left to you. Okay, how does it feel? It still doesn't, yeah, we see like this. Oh, that would be so nice. When you do this, it's just, I don't want to go there. Should we try it again?
Yes.
Okay. Good, that was better. Basically, in this movement, we want that more bow situation when we go to forte, when we are leaving our sautiller and going to bigger sound, and it's in fast motion. Of course, we use the whole bow. You know, if you play something like that, but that's obvious, so nobody usually is stingy with the bow there. But yeah, so Miguel, what do you think is the main thing for you? I think it is the opening of the elbow. I mean, first of all, it's element of fear, because Miguel likes to play with a little bow, so that's habit. And second, of course, that because of that habit, your elbow doesn't want to open, your forearm doesn't want to get past that 90-degree angle, and you need to get past it just like you did in last time. So that would be really good. So practice those things. Also, it will be, of course, at the end. Anywhere where you get to forte, you know, on slurs, slurred 16 notes by the end as well, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, before we finish this video, I want to say that for some people, it will be use more bow. For some other people, it will be use less bow. So it is not a recipe for every piece and every person. Of course, it differs. So we have to act accordingly. I hope this video has been helpful to at least all of you who play Wieniawski concerto or maybe teach that, and subscribe and like. And I will see you all later.